Drop the Balls podcast
with Mark Davis, Chris Meinhardt, Luke Rule, Jake Winnekind, Alan Tomasella, and Nick the Doc Skirkle. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. This is our official mock draft of the 2024 NFL Draft. I'm Mark Davis in the Sack House, joined alongside Luke Rule, Chris Meinhardt, Jake Winnekind, Nick the Doc Skirkle, and Alan Tomasella. That is right. We are here to give our official mock drafts because we are getting ready for this Thursday night. That is right. The first round of the NFL Draft begins at 8 o'clock. We will be live at 7:45 to start giving our live reactions, our preview to what we think is going to happen, storylines, headlines, players being traded, and whatnot. But, boys, before we do anything as a collective unit, how are we doing tonight? Everyone doing good?
Doing good.
Yeah. Fucking fantastic. Just
awesome.
2 Zins. Let's fucking go.
Like I said, it's not going to be much of a live, interaction, a live conversation where we normally have back and forth. That's going to be saved for Thursday because we want to be in and out around 90 minutes. I know it's late. It's Monday night. It's 9:30. But before we do anything, shout out to everyone that's listening on YouTube, Facebook, and our first time, boys, Twitch TV. We are live on Twitch TV. That is right. We are here. We are stepping it up a little bit. We're getting ready. We have people watching. And like I said, anyone that is watching, we want to hear your guys' comments. Yes, Libby Dunn's the Steelers. Bank it in. She's going to go to Pittsburgh, be with her boyfriend, Paul Skeens. Lucky man. But, yes, we will be live here. Follow us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. Yes, big win for Libby Dunn and LSU. Congratulations. Go Tigers. But we also follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Jake will be the first one, hopefully, breaking. He's our insider. He will have the pick before Roger Goodell announces it. So pay attention to us. We will be live breaking that here. Any big news going on. But, boys, let's start us off. The order you see from top left to top right, bottom left to bottom right, that will be the draft order. We will be going 1 through 32, all of us individually with trades. We're going to spend a couple seconds saying what we think is going to happen, why we think it's going to happen. And with the first pick of the draft, boys, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. The Chicago Bears are going quarterback Caleb Williams. He's not my number one quarterback. That's Jaden Daniels to me, but it is foreseen. It's going to happen. Caleb Williams will go number 1 to the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, there's no objection there. I mean, the proof is out there. I mean, getting rid of Justin Fields, I'm right there with you. The Bears have no choice but to go. I mean, quarterback for sure, but I think it's going to be Caleb Williams.
All right, who's next?
Oh, it's top left to top right, so Chris should be next. But
hey,
that's okay.
We're all different orders.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah.
So it'll go myself, Chris.
I have Mark, Chris, Luke, me,
okay.
Jake, and whoever Tommy is.
How about this? Myself.
Tommy, all right. E4 Mafia Tommy.
Go myself, Chris, Luke, Doc, Jake, Alan. That'll be the 6 in order right there. So Chris will go second.
Are the same.
Hey, all right. Got my game face on. All right. Keeping the words to a minimum.
So
let's go.
Am I up?
Yeah,
Chris is up.
Mark, you said it great. Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Even though it should be Spencer Rattler, best quarterback in the draft class, but hey,
who said that?
Going number 1.
Insiders.
There it is.
We all agree.
Inside.
Yeah,
Caleb
Antonio
Williams
Brown
for me as well.
I just realized that.
Caleb for you, Jakin.
It's Caleb Williams, yeah. Nobody cares about him.
Yeah, I got Caleb Williams.
Except Chicago.
Chippendale.
Just like nobody cares about bringing back.
Your dog's taking a shit on your floor, Alan.
No,
We'll talk about snack wraps.
I just saw a squat.
Yeah.
I got this stupid bandage on my. I busted my head open, so I got a stupid bandage. That's why I look like an idiot.
All right.
Also, everyone that's listening to, if you don't agree with us, shout out who your pick's going to be. We'll shout before we move on to the next pick. But number 2 for me, and I think most people are going to have them on there, the Washington Commanders. Myself, I have quarterback Jaden Daniels. He fits the system the best. I'm not going to listen to the smoke with the whole agent having his little hissy fit. Jaden Daniels is the number 2 quarterback in this draft. That's where he's going, and the dominoes will fall from here. Jaden Daniels, Chris.
Yep, Heisman Whitney trophy. Second off the board.
So I think the hissy fit's going to change it for me. I'm going to go Drake May, number 2.
Yep, I am not sharing that sentiment. No disrespect to you, Luke, but I'm gonna take Jaden Daniels.
I'm going JJ McCarthy.
Get out. Get out.
Hey, hey,
Get out.
I'm breathing in all the smoke. I'm hitting that same vape. All right, JJ McCarthy to the Redskins.
Amen.
Whoa,
There
whoa,
are
whoa,
four
whoa,
people
whoa,
left on this show.
He's
Whoa,
got a
whoa.
Blackhawks. He's got a Blackhawks blanket in the back.
That's still their name, though. That's still the name. They didn't change it.
They're allowed. They're allowed to call themselves that.
Well, that Jake, if that happens though, man, that's
coordinate.
that will be
I can't
huge,
coordinate.
man.
That will ruin our whole draft board.
I can't coordinate.
Well, it won't ruin Jake's draft board. I mean,
Well, Alan's already wrong because the Redskins ain't got a pick in his draft.
that's
Hey,
true.
but no, JJ McCarthy. I'm on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
JJ as well for you, Alan.
Yep.
Damn. Oh, yeah, Tony. We
Hey,
agree.
fuck the
Fuck the Magic. Yeah, we agree with their tough loss. I mean, honestly, you guys are trash.
Magic. Why are we talking Charmin basketball?
But we give
Yeah.
shout outs to our loyal fans that
Okay,
support.
all right,
With the
all right.
third
Yeah,
pick,
yeah.
boys, with the third pick, this is where I have the fun beginning. You hear it right. It's going to be our official first trade of the 2024 first round. The New York Football Giants are coming up to number 3, and they're drafting Drake May. He might not start year 1. You can sit a year behind Daniel Jones if they can't get rid of him yet. But Drake May will be the future of the New York Giants. That will be Brian Daboll's saving grace. Drake May to the Giants.
Tony says he
Okay,
hopes you catch. the
Sorry,
Reds
I'm up.
tomorrow morning.
I forgot.
Sorry, Chris.
I
Take
have
your time,
the-
bro.
of the, Patriots going another Michigan quarterback. No, they're going Drake May. That's how the That's how the cookie's going to crumble.
Yep.
I had the
15.
Patriots sticking at number 3 and going Jaden Daniels.
I
Patriots.
have Jaden Daniels going 3 to the Minnesota Vikings.
Whoa, cutting Doc
Whoa.
out. You said I'm listening to Tony.
Doc
Fuck
went.
Doc.
Didn't Doc go already?
No, Doc did not
He
go,
cut me
dude.
off.
Oh, no, it's cool. I'll fuck myself. I'll go fuck myself. No, I think New England stays where they're at, number 3, and I think they go Drake May.
Now, Jake, you said that you have the Vikings trade. I'm assuming
Oh,
the
he already went. No, we ain't talking
11th
about it.
to
He already went.
23rd in next year's first pick. I'm assuming they're going to give up that much for Jane Daniels.
Yep.
All right, hey. I know I've been on this train pretty heavy, but let me get that trade noise again.
Oh gosh.
I thought, oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Hey, I'm on the same wavelength with your boy Mark. All right. This actually hurts me to do this. I have to agree with them. I believe with Brian Daboll, the Giants are going to move up. They're going to trade away their draft pick, and they're also for right now the 6th to the Patriots, and they're also going to trade a pick for next year. They're going to move up. They're going to get the Drake May, who is going to be the Josh Allen for Brian Daboll in New York.
It's almost
The
like I've
difference,
said
though,
that
is you
another
might have a
podcast.
quarterback at 6. You might have QB at 6, but we will reevaluate that when it gets closer.
Oh, we'll see.
Uh,
We'll see what I got.
Like I said, this is where the fireworks are going to start, boys. This is where the fireworks are going to begin, in my opinion. Pick 3 with the New England Patriots. They're going to spend probably 9 minutes and 50 seconds. And they're
Pick
gonna
2,
make
the
that
fireworks are going to start with Jaden.
Well,
and
I don't
May.
think, but there's no trade though. It's going to be. We know it's Commanders are staying put.
Yeah,
Unless the Vikings
I
give up
think
the house.
100% they move.
Unless
They
the Vikings
stay.
give up
They stay.
everything. All right. Well, for the 4th pick, I think the Arizona Cardinals are staying put. Doesn't matter if if someone trades with New England or not. They are staying put. They're going to get Marvin Harrison Jr., receiver out of Ohio State. He's been arguably the best receiver the last 2 years. I get it. Malik Neighbors has similar stats, but Malik Neighbors had a quarterback last year, unlike Marvin Harrison. But I will go Marvin Harrison. Kyler Murray, that's the new connection in the desert. Give it to me, Chris.
Mark, cue up the noise. I have
Actually have
Vikings
this-
trading up.
This button's got to be on repeat, dude. Just fucking.
Yeah, you
I
might
have
as well just
Vikings
keep that
going.
pin because I got one coming too.
Yeah, I have
God
Vikings
damn,
going JJ McCarthy, even though I don't even think he should be in the first round, honestly.
Agreed.
I agree.
I agree with you there. Eric Allen's brother said that the Cardinals would do something stupid, my bad, Luke, and trade out of that pick. I mean, it's not stupid if you get a lot of draft capital out of it and you
yeah.
build.
I mean,
They always do
no.
stupid shit.
I got the Cardinals staying put and taking the best wide receiver in the draft this year, Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Cue it up, Mark. Cue it up, baby.
Did it.
First trade of the day for me, and the reason it makes sense, the Cardinals are dropping back. They are swapping with New York. New York is giving up another pick for next year, and the reason being because even if Arizona misses out on Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors is not a bad second pick to come up with. So I have the Giants moving up to get that quarterback at number 4, J.J. McCarthy off the board, first round.
A lot of movement.
A lot of movement, boys.
I got the Cardinals
Lot
staying and taking
of
Harrison. Nothing fancy.
Such a lame pick.
I
We
got to say,
didn't expect that Band-Aid head.
I get the.
The doctor told him to be safe. Okay.
Yep.
They glued that crap. I can't even take it off.
You got padding on
Dude,
there?
that's fine, bro. You good.
No, they glued my head and then they put this bandage on and they said the bandage comes off on its own.
I'd be getting workers comp.
Shit,
Are you?
that gorilla glue.
Dude, that's 10% VA, dude. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Never
fuck.
mind.
No,
Never mind.
Never
mind.
McDonald's.
My bad. I forgot. My bad.
All right,
Hey,
I'm staying with the same. I'm staying with the same thing. Arizona, they're gonna stay there. They're gonna take Marvin Harrison. They're gonna try to get that wide receiver for Kyler Murray.
I mean, that's probably the safest bet right now in the draft. I mean, outside Caleb Williams. But, boys, I have another trade. Pick number 5. That's right.
Whoa.
I have the Minnesota Vikings giving pick away 11, 23 in next year's first, and they go get their quarterback of the future, J.J. McCarthy. Not a huge fan, but out of all the teams, this is the best team to go to outside the Bears because they actually are cooking with something. But the Vikings are set with Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson. It's a good situation. Kevin O'Connell can get the best out of J.J. McCarthy. Give me J.J., my 4th quarterback off the board to the Vikings.
If someone gives up 3 firsts for JJ McCarthy, they need to be fired.
Well, I mean, you're not really giving, but like, so I hate when
I
they
mean,
say
that's standard
you're not-
Vikings
It's really
maneuvering.
two.
But you're not. Yeah, it's really 2 because you're just swapping first and then you're giving it 2 extra. Like it's not really giving away 1.
For JJ McCarthy, no.
Hey, highest QBR last year, 88, I think it was.
Yeah, because
What,
he
he threw
barely
it
threw the
5
ball.
times?
He handed it off.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we all saw that. We all saw that Ohio State
Hey,
Michigan game.
I didn't say this is what I would do, but this is a steal for the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh moves back. He gets a couple draft picks, next year as well. It's a good situation for him. You reset,
Jim Harbaugh does need a rebuild.
Yep.
No, I
Chris,
think Chargers pick right here. Marvin Harrison Jr. falling.
Thank you,
second best
Tony.
wide
Thank you,
receiver.
Tony, for that image, Tony.
and Marvin
Chargers
Harrison,
going
he said,
Marvin Harrison. Yeah.
Marvin Harrison.
He did.
Alan
Yeah,
found
yeah.
the chat this time.
Hey, I found the comments. You guys messed up by telling me where the comments are.
also, Dylan Powell says that JJ won't go in the first round. That's his hot take right there. Bold prediction.
Well,
Hey,
He should have.
maybe,
He said it's a Will Levis. He said he's a Will Levis situation. Sorry, Luke, sorry to cut you off. That's what he said there earlier.
but I do like the Chris's pick, Marvin Harrison, 5th, the Chargers. That would be wonderful for my dynasty league with Herbert.
First of all,
But
I want to give a
I-
shout out.
No,
He's still
go-
picking,
go
dog.
ahead.
My
Yeah,
bad.
go ahead. I'm still
No,
picking.
go ahead.
But-
Go ahead.
all right, hey Mark, cue up the trade.
Already ready.
I got the Vikings moving up, trading up their 2 first-round picks for JJ McCarthy and some other shit I don't care about.
Some other shit.
Yeah, and that's
Love it,
between,
Luke.
the 2 10s.
oh,
But
Hey, yeah, just say, hey,
Or-
you're not the gentleman.
or this-
You're not the gentleman. You're not the gentleman.
both of the picks.
I
are
don't
going
care
to
about their
Chargers,
second
though.
round.
Yeah, fuck. We're all doing 1 round. As far as I
Just doing
got.
2024. All right, Doc, you're up.
Yo, shout out to Tony thinking about me while he's washing his balls in the shower. I mean, you do you, bro. But I mean, 2 and 2 equals 4. So here we go. But go ahead and cue it up, Mark. Second trade of the day for me is coming. I hinted at Malik Neighbors going number 6. The reason why is the Bears are trading up to number 5, and they are taking Marvin Harrison Jr. to pair with Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, and my man DJ Moore for the best wide receiver trio in the fucking game. The Bears are giving up some serious capital next year only because they don't have any to give up this year, but the Bears are making a move to move up number 5, get that top wide receiver. Arizona going back 2 picks. That's why I hinted at Malik Neighbors. The Bears found their opening. They move with the Chargers because they're still going to get a tackle later in the first round.
Jake, let's pause real quick. We have an insider information. Riz says that the Washington Commanders might be going Michael Penix Jr. at number 2, and Wade Rule, the brother of Luke Rule, the best Rule in the family, in my opinion, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Chargers are going O-line with no doubt with Harbaugh. Wade, pay attention to my number 11 pick. Spoiler alert, O-line will be off the board. Jake,
100% are going O-line, just not with the 5th pick.
yes. Jake?
Riz is listening to
I
Antonio
have
Brown.
I have Chargers staying and getting the Keenan Allen replacement in Malik Neighbors.
Ooh, bold move.
Okay. All
Bold
right.
move. Needed.
I
Needed.
completely agree with the best Rule in the family. I think that Chargers are staying, and they're going to take the best offensive lineman that's come out in the last 10 years. They're going to take Joe Alt.
Here goes Allen with these best 10 years. Is what goes Allen with these best 10 years players.
Hey, no,
You get that from your insider?
The news is out there. Listen, hey, Joe Alt is looking like one of the best that's come out in years. And we all know that Jim Harbaugh loves a good offensive line. He loves winning in the trenches. I think that's where they stay.
The thing, though, is who's going to play left tackle, Rashawn Slater or Joe Alt, because they need right tackle, not left. So, I mean, it's a good pick.
I mean, you flip. It doesn't matter. You flip, but you get those guys and you control the trenches.
And that'd be a great pick for.
We're just picking here. We're just picking here. No one cares about the roster.
Lakers
Tony!
in 6. Yep, Lakers in 6.
Tony, let's go.
I think
Relax,
he means
Relax, Tony.
I
We're
think
not
he means
talking about.
Lakers. No,
We're not talking about
he means-
Charmin ball.
Doc, he means
Lakers
Lakers
will
are
be home in
home,
6.
going home in 6. That's what he means.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Lakers are dog shit. LeBron's a crybaby bitch.
Amen.
Well, let's move on. Yeah. Oh, you two would get along. We can do some talking Thursday night.
Yeah.
Play the Nuggets Thursday night. But with the 6th pick, boys, Alan, pay attention. This is your New England Patriots pick for me.
Yeah,
The Patriots are not going quarterback in the first round. They will not get one of these 6 quarterbacks. They are going to be all in on Dak Prescott in the offseason. And with that being said, the way to be all in on Dak Prescott is to get him a weapon, and that begins with Malik Neighbors. That's Chris's number 1 wide receiver if you ask him on his draft board.
Yes, sir.
Malik Neighbors will be the Patriots wide receiver of this future, and get Dak Prescott next year. Malik Neighbors penciled in, boys.
Yeah, number 6, I still have the Giants here, and I'll have them selecting the best wide receiver, Malik Neighbors.
Yep, same with you guys. I got the Giants sticking here, taking the Moody Malik Neighbors.
I have Malik Neighbors going number 6, but it was with that swap that I hinted at earlier with the Cardinals. Cardinals going Malik Neighbors, get some help for Kyler Murray for more locker room drama.
I got Giants staying put and taking Drake May.
All right.
Whoa.
Hey, cue up that. Hey, cue up that
Whoa.
trade judge again. All right.
Hey,
I got
just
the
keep pushing the
Patriots.
button, Mark.
I had the Patriots being aggressive.
Put that shit on loop, dude.
Aggressive with trying to get talent. I got the Patriots moving back, taking both of the Vikings first round draft picks, the 11 and the 23, and I have the Vikings selecting Jaden Daniels to pair with Justin Jefferson and those boys and Jordan Addison. I think Jaden Daniels in Minnesota will be a great pick. I think that's where they go with it.
Damn, Daniels falls to
Daniels
6th.
pretty far back.
Nope, nobody's arguing that except for Jaden Daniels falling to number 6. That's where I think you need a drug test.
Just don't take him to Top Golf and you'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Centennial.
Even Jake ain't
Yeah,
taking you a McDonald's with that
Was
kind of a. I mean, even he knows you're failing a drug test, dude, and you ain't even pissing the cup yet.
What was that, Chris?
I said Centennial Lincoln here. Get his ass.
Oh, Tony will be here. He will be here Thursday night after he gets back from the Magic game. And Wade, I understand why you said McConkey's a better pick for the Patriots. Dude, this is not fucking Bill Belichick. This is a new regime, dude. Fucking grow up.
Hey,
Luke, you're the better
hey,
rule brother
hey,
now.
come on,
You're
man.
back.
And
Luke, get your
Kraft
brother.
is directly involved. Robert Kraft is directly involved. That means he's going to want to get as much talent as possible. And I think he's setting us up for next year.
And boys, with that being said, if I'm the Tennessee Titans and I'm picking number 7, I am running that fucking car to the podium ASAP, and I'm going and getting Joe Alt from Notre Dame. I think that he's the best left tackle, like Alan said. I can't go back 10 years, but he's the best left tackle in today's class. That's what he is, and he's going to be the guy that's going to protect Will Levis. Also, let Will Levis get the ball to DeAndre Hopkins and Cal Ridley. Smart pick for the Titans. Go get him. Do not overthink it.
Yeah, no, I think this is for sure the easiest lock of this draft is Joe Alt. to the
Outside
Titans.
one. Well, outside one.
outside. I mean, even the Bears. You know the Bears. Come on now.
The Bears will find a way to fumble the bag, dude. Don't
Yeah,
worry
Ross
about
Gale
that.
says, with the first pick, the Chicago Bears select Drake May out of the North
Spencer
Carolina.
Rattler. Spencer
Bro,
Rattler.
no, listen. As a
Michael
diehard Bears fan, I can tell you with confidence, the Bears can trade up from number 9, give up the rest of their draft picks to go 1-2, and find a way to go like offensive tackle and fucking kicker 1-2. And we're just gonna stay mediocre no matter what.
But Luke,
Yeah, for sure.
My up.
Yep.
Number 7. Yeah, Joe Alt to the Titans. Easy.
I am right there with you, boys. Joe Alt from Notre Dame to the Titans with my moves. He is the number 7 pick.
And yeah, I agree with Mark. I'm running to the podium. If Joe Alt's there
Well,
at 7.
be careful. You have a bruise on your head.
Yeah, don't get another Band-Aid. Don't get another
Alright.
Band-Aid, dude.
All right. Well, I am staying with the
maybe
Titans.
Bristly
You want to run?
I'm staying with the Titans at 7. But I think that as I mentioned earlier, Joe Alt will go to the Chargers, which will completely debunk everything that the Titans had planned. And so they will waste all 10 minutes trying to find a trade partner. They can't get one. So they decide to go tight end Brock Bowers and sure up an offensive weapon for Will Levis and try to get him, to be going in that passing offense.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn, dude. Like I think that's the first, we've had some
a bold
outlandish picks. That's like probably the biggest one. Tony, I don't know who dropped it on his forehead or on the top of his head, but you can talk about that Thursday. But yeah,
I know it dropped on his forehead. I just ain't gonna say who did it.
With the 8th pick, boys, the Atlanta Falcons. That's right. That's my team. If I'm the general manager, I'm taking, honestly, the
Number
UCLA pass rusher, Leatu. I think he's more pro ready than Dallas Turner and Jared Verse, but I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to pick Jared Verse. Yes, higher ceiling. If he develops that second move as a pass rusher, he'd be a phenomenal player. Hopefully he gets the Will Anderson vibe, but I think my Falcons will select Dallas Turner. I think we're in a great spot, though. We can trade down. Maybe someone takes Odunze from the Bears. In my opinion, that's where he would go. I know Doc has him trading up, or you can just take the best pass rusher or take Odunze yourself. But Dallas Turner, that's who I have my team taking.
You have Dallas Turner or Latu?
I have Turner. I want Leatu, but I think it's Dallas Turner.
Got you. Well, I'm actually going Latu. I think he, like you said, Mark, I think he's day one ready, and they need that young, fresh edge rush that they've been missing for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would pick Latu, but I think that the Falcons are going to keep Dallas Turner as a guy. Easy pick. He may not. He has more upside, so I mean, can't really go wrong with either guy. I think they take Dallas Turner.
Yeah, I'm there too. I think, in my opinion, I think one of my favorite rushers in the draft class this year, Jared Verse. But I think with the hype, with everything going on, I think the Falcons just play it easy. They're one of the few teams that don't have a ton of needs with the Kirk Cousins pickup. I think that there's only a couple of holes, so I think they're kind of safe with having they have the option to trade down, pick up some more capital. I don't think they really have to move up, but I think they stick with Dallas Turner, edge out of Alabama.
Hell yeah, Tony.
I got Dallas Turner too.
I
Falcons
do.
love some Bama players.
Yeah, we do. History. Cal Ridley, Julio Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley did pan out well for Atlanta.
He
Would not be surprised if the landed went an offensive weapon here.
I would not be surprised if Odunze went. I mean, honestly, I would not be, but I think it's going to go defense with our new coach, former coordinator.
Not to mention y'all's receivers. I think bringing Cousins in is going to change the landscape of y'all's offense.
Outfits, yeah.
It's going to finally bring out the capabilities of what this offense and this receiving core can do.
I think we're in a great spot, honestly. But you're up, Alan. My bad.
All right. I'm
he's still
staying
here?
here. I'm staying here. I'm thinking. I agree with Luke. I'm going Dallas Turner here. I think at the end of the day, they're locked in on him. I think they stay with Dallas Turner.
Yeah.
Damn, boys, the last two picks, we could have had a chance to have it all the same. You know, if Alan would have gone fucking Joe Alt and if Chris would have gone Dallas Turner, we'd have had back-to-back picks the same. But
Damn.
we kind of veered off a little
Fucking
bit.
it up, boys.
Got to mix it up, you know?
Doc, the 9th pick of the 2024 draft, your Chicago Bears. If Rome Odunze is there, they're taking them. I get it. Marvin Harrison's a great pick as well. Malik Neighbors falling the 9 would be great. It doesn't matter which receiver they get. You put them there with Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, a 2 tight end system, and DeAndre Swift. I don't give a shit which quarterback you have. Caleb Williams will have success. I'm not saying he's going to be MVP. I'm not saying he's going to be a baller, but he's going to have a good year. CJ Stroud type year, in my opinion. Lead the Bears to the playoffs. Maybe not win the division, but lead them to the playoffs. Give me Rome Odunze at number 9. A steal at number 9.
Yeah, I think
Any
they're
one of
going
those
all
three is a
in.
win.
Yeah, I think they're going all in on Caleb Williams right now, and they're going to go Dunze here.
Yep, same. I got a Dunze going to the Bears at number 9. No surprise. Easy pick.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. There's only a couple holes left on this team that we got to fill. I think that any one of those 3 receivers is steal as a number 3. You know what I mean? Odunze maybe not like a number 1 longevity right now, but I mean, when you got DJ Moore and Keenan Allen as 1-2, any one of those is a phenomenal number 3. But I had the Bears moving up and getting Marvin Harrison. So the team that moved back is the Los Angeles Chargers, and they still need that offensive lineman. They are going for Fashanu out of Penn State, the next big guy. Jim Harbaugh does love that offensive line. He's going to get one still, and that's why I think that they were so willing to move back, knowing that they were still going to get a stud on the offensive line.
You said Fashanu?
Yep.
I have the Bears staying put and actually going with Fashanu here to get some support in the O-line.
Okay. Okay.
It's not a
Well,
bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
yeah, I have the Bears here. They're staying, and because of the previous trades and the moving down, I still have Malik Neighbors on the board, and I think that between Neighbors and Odunze, I think that they like Neighbors more, and they take Neighbors over Odunze.
Oh, yeah, it's not even a question. If Neighbors is there, welcome to Chicago, my friend.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think he fits the three wide receivers fit better than Odunze would in that situation.
And he's a good long-term deal because DJ Moore, I think, has 1, maybe 2 years left. I got to double-check that, and Keenan Allen's coming up on his last year, so we need longevity. That's why I think the Bears have to go, no matter what, their second pick in the first round has to go wide receiver.
Boys, with my most exciting pick I'm anticipating, that is the New York Jets. They're all in. Their window's now with Aaron Rodgers coming back. Hopefully Mike Williams stays healthy. Garrett Wilson out there as well. And Breece Hall. I get it. They got Morgan Moses from the Ravens. They got Tyron Smith from the Cowboys. They got aging tackles. They go all in on Brock Bowers from the University of Georgia. It will be an electric pick. It will make the Jets even more contenders than I already had them. I had them in my Super Bowl last year, before the Aaron Rodgers injury. Brock Bowers to the New York Jets. Whatever.
No, I mean, top 3 offensive weapons already off the board. I think they go Brock Bowers here for sure.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers definitely in the Jets front office is here. They're going Brock Bowers here. Easy pick.
I have Odunze still on the board, so I am having the Jets take Odunze at that pick to get that weapon for Aaron Rodgers, try to make it elite in New York.
Which would still be good. That's a weapon. So, I mean.
I got Brock Bowers. I had Brock Bowers all along. Every mock I've done, I got Brock Bowers falling to the Jets here.
Yeah, I've got the Jets. I got the Jets having Brock Bowers taken off the board by Tennessee. And so they're scrambling a little bit, but they know that they got to get offensive line. They're going to get protection. They're going to pick up the big man Fashanu, and he's going to shore up that offensive line for Aaron Rodgers.
And Jake, you said all the mock drafts you did. You mean the only one?
Only one today.
No,
We did mock drafts before.
Well, yeah, but as not a general manager for all 32 teams, and now we're doing from 1 through 32. It's a little different game than when you're just the Jets general manager.
Paycheck.
Yeah, right.
I had Brock Bowers going to Jets all along. That's a
Yeah, I mean, you were high on it. And Wade with the correct thing, though. I mean, this is an all IR squad right now. The Jets got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
They really do if they want to make any noise.
They got to last longer than 30 seconds.
45.
That's a good number for me.
45. Come on, Jake. Come on.
Pick 11, Wade. This is the pick I told you to stay tuned for. The Los Angeles Chargers, the Jim Harbaugh era begins right here. Jim Harbaugh, when he was at Michigan, he recruited a guy that went to Alabama, offensive tackle, right tackle, J.C. Latham. Well, he finally gets his right tackle. He loves right tackle. Ask Jake. He knows about with the Niners. Michigan, same thing. He built that offensive line always with the 2 tackles. He goes and gets J.C. Latham. Maybe a little high for me. I think Fuanga's a better right tackle than Latham, but he's high on J.C. Latham. Give me Latham to the Chargers with the first Jim Harbaugh pick.
Yeah, so I have the Cardinals here because they switched with the Vikings. I have them going cornerback out of Toledo, Mitchell. I think they still have 2 more picks in this first round in the late 20s. I think they're going to address the wide receiver need there, but right now, snagging that top cornerback in this draft class is going to be a huge need for that defense.
Yep. I have number 11 as a Chargers pick, and this is where they go get their offensive tackle. They're going to take offensive tackle out of Penn State, Finishnu, or however you say his name.
You were close.
Fashanu.
Fashanu.
You were close.
Bashnu. Number 11 for me, I am going cornerback Terrion Arnold out of Alabama. Bolster that secondary for Minnesota because I think quarterback's coming later for him.
I got Patriots here, and they are going Michael Penix.
Kicker.
Michael
Big-
Penix. I'll do it early.
Big
I'm-
Penix energy.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the draft night to tear that apart. Okay.
Alan might be on mute because he might be saying some pretty fucked up shit. If fucking they
Nah,
go
nah,
quarterback, I'm telling you, I don't think Alan wants a
No,
QB.
listen, I think what we're doing now is we're setting ourselves up for Dak. That's my plan here. That's what I'm assuming we're doing. We're gonna trade back. That's what all my moves are here. So what I'm doing, I'm Patriots traded back. And I'm thinking that the Patriots right now are going to take that wide receiver as a guy who's going to be a huge boon to our wide receiver room. We're going to get Roma Dunze at the 11 pick.
It's not why he wants Dak, Tony. It's what he thinks is going to happen. It makes the most sense. They have $200 million in cap space next year. No other team besides maybe the Raiders and Steelers are going to make a move for him. They have the money to get all the weapons for him. It just makes sense. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
It's not that
that's
we
what
want
we're
him.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just makes sense.
It just makes sense. It just makes
It
sense.
just makes sense,
Alan
Chris. I mean, you know what?
Alan loves Dak. What are you talking about?
Hey,
He does. He does. On the
He was
Cowboys,
jerking
he
him all
loves
year.
Hey. Boys, I have another trade. Pick 12.
Boom.
I
Whoa.
have the Green Bay Packers moving up from pick 25 to pick 12 with the Denver Broncos, and they go get Quinyon Mitchell from the University of Toledo, my first corner off the board. Yeah, no Cooper DeJean from me. I know I've been high on him all year with the Packers, but the Packers want the best corner. They have 2 second-round picks. Make it work. Go get him. Denver moves back, and they get some extra picks. Quinyon Mitchell to the Packers, boys.
Wow.
Mark,
Yeah, I don't.
give it up
I
again.
just-
I hate you guys
I mean-
so much.
all the smoke today about the Eagles moving up, I think it's real. I have the Eagles trading with Denver right here, and I have them going the second best corner. I have Terrion Arnold out of Alabama. They probably wished it was a Georgia player, but I think that's there. He needs help.
Mark, cue up the trade. I got Denver Broncos trading with Los Angeles Rams to go get Latu, edge rusher out of UCLA.
Okay.
Place Aaron Donald. That's good.
Yeah.
Mark, my man, cue it up, Mark.
Take 12, boys. Baby.
I have the Denver Broncos.
That's a
I-
big one.
I have the Denver Broncos staying right where they're at. Taking Latu, edge rusher out of UCLA.
I got Broncos staying. They're taking Rome here.
Okay.
Dunze?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Roma Dunze. All right. Well, cue it up again, Mark. I am in complete agreement with Chris. Eagles move up. They take Terrion Arnold. They need a corner. They're aggressive, trying to move up. All the smoke is real. That's what's happening right now.
Well, I mean, I like where your guys' head's at with the Eagles trading up because guess what, boys? I had the Eagles trade with pick 13 with the Las Vegas Raiders. I have them going from 22 to pick number 13. They go get Terrion Arnold at 13 rather than 12. So we're on the same vibe here, boys, but they get it one pick later. It's going to take the same capital regardless. But, yeah, they trade with the Raiders. Raiders get some draft capital for Antonio Pierce in the new regime. Give me Arnold.
I think I have the Raiders staying. I think Raiders are going to panic here. They don't think Penix is going to fall to them again, so they're going to snag him early, and they're going Michael Penix Jr. right here.
Wow.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, I got Raiders staying put. Like Chris said, getting a little scared, but I think they just take an easy pick, and they take Terran Arnold, cornerback.
And they do need corners, so I mean that makes sense.
Can never have enough.
Yeah.
I have the Raiders doing the same, staying, playing it easy. I'm going Troy Fontenot, offensive tackle out of Washington.
That's Chris's boy.
Oh,
I got the Raiders going Arnold here.
Chris. Stand by. Wait for your
Okay.
pick.
All right. Well, I brought my my insider here, and he says
This all
that-
makes sense now. This
Yeah.
everything makes sense now.
Hey, he just got a haircut today, so he's going to the park. He's
Oh,
getting
he's-
all the bitches. Okay.
Oh, he's
got a
draft
haircut
ready.
today.
He's ready for the
Yeah.
draft, Doc.
He's ready for the
Say
draft.
fucking
Hey,
less. I
hey.
get it. I get
All
it.
right, so I got the Raiders staying here. I think the Raiders, they don't know what to do with the quarterback position. I think they end up trying to trade for a veteran that one of these teams that have picked a quarterback ends up getting rid of him. So they end up moving off of him. And I have the Raiders taking Fuaga out of the offensive tackle out of Oregon State.
So the only thing, Alan, with that is remember they have guarded Minshew, so I don't see them getting a veteran just because they have
Yeah.
Minshew.
Either way, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I can agree with that too. I'm not saying that they're going to trade this draft pick or they're going to trade
Okay.
anybody right now. I'm saying that maybe later in the year they look at some of these teams that have a veteran on the bench because they're going to start these rookies and they're gonna try to maybe move off of Minshew if he doesn't turn out to be great. We all know what Minshew is when he's expected to be the starter. So I think that maybe they make a move during the season, maybe a Daniel Jones. I don't know.
The other rule, brother, you're reigning dynasty football champion for All About the Boss podcast, our family. Wade says Aiden O'Connell, the future of the Raiders. I mean, he might be
Got
high.
to
I
get
mean,
protection on the offensive line to help him out.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, Chris, the Saints, they're on the clock here, number 14. And I had you guys going Fontenot most of this mock draft season. But the way that my mock panned out today with the Eagles potentially moving up, it flipped everything. So I have you guys now going Fontenot out of Penn State. You get that big body left tackle, get that piece of shit Trevor Penning out of there, move him to the guard position, move him to the right side, or better yet, just cut
Move
his
him out
ass.
of the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Move him out of the building.
I think you guys go get Fontenot if he's there at 14. Big body from Penn State.
I'm keeping offensive line here. I have Fuego out of Oregon State. I just think Trevor Penning was a bust. So, and they desperately need help on the O-line.
Hey, Chris, thinking alike. I got Fuego from Oregon State at number 14 to the Saints.
You know, I was really pumped to be on the same page with Chris, and then I just realized I'm on the same page with Luke, and I really just want to change everything about my draft. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm in the same boat. I think Derek Carr needs that protection. I think that the struggles on the offensive line. I'm with Fuego as well. Offensive tackle, Oregon State.
Hold up. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, New York just took a 3 with 13 seconds left. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did they make it?
Yeah, they made it. Yeah, they made it. Took a, made a 3 with 13
It-
seconds left, bro. Hey, that's a
easy,
big time
easy
shot.
to do, and easy to do when LeBron's just fucking standing on the other end of the court.
They're
It's
playing
about the Knicks and the Sixers, Doc.
But I'm talking basketball defense in general. And my point was basketball defense in general, dude. It's called the Charmin Basketball Association for a reason because they're soft. SOFT, 2 T's.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Jay.
Defense is showing up in.
I got Latu going to the Saints.
Got it. Okay. I'm staying
That's
here.
what
I think Saints stay here too. I think Saints do offensive line, try to shore it up. I think they take Amarius Mims, big guy out of Georgia.
Chris, you like that bulldog, huh?
Please,
You like the
no.
Georgia dot?
Please. The man started
Well-
8 games. Please go, man.
So right here, the Colts. I wanted them to go get Arnold or Mitchell, and with that, since they're gone because of the trades, it fucked everything up. And I think now they're going to go get Anthony Richardson, a true third receiver. I don't think Alec Pierce is really working out. You have Josh Downs and Michael Pittman Jr. Go get him Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU, the second LSU wide receiver off the board, going to the Midwest, going to Indianapolis, playing with Anthony Richardson, Michael Pittman Jr., and Josh Downs. Chris, your boy from LSU, the fourth receiver off my board.
I like it. Mark, cue it up.
Oh, damn it.
Let me hear it. Oh my god. What kind of production is this?
Are you
We talking
behind or what?
Yeah, you're like really behind.
I think it's just you.
Yeah, I think it's
so.
I think Chris is hooked up at the local McDonald's, dude.
Hey, is
Chris,
it-
Chris, why don't you step out?
Jake, you got to get
No.
better Wi-Fi in there, dude.
Jake, step out, or Chris, step out and come back in. Luke,
Jake's on injury leave right now.
Look at that
Okay.
fucking goofy smile from Chris just stuck there.
It's fucking frozen.
He had that one. What was that girl meme where she's just smiling like,
Hey, he's got that Antonio Brown CTE insider right now.
oh no.
God, don't get him started.
I think I do. I think
Chris,
I do.
just step. Yeah, Chris, just step out and come back in. Luke, pick us up here.
We'll
You
come.
go
We'll
next.
come back to him. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll circle back to you.
Pick number 15. I got the Colts staying put and taking Mitchell, quarterback out of Toledo.
The Knicks.
I'm
won.
sorry, what?
Quinyon Mitchell.
Quinion Mitchell,
What
Toledo.
what position was that?
Corner?
Oh,
Quarterback?
okay.
Corner?
I bet I heard quarterback. I was like, wait, what?
Defensive back? Sound very similar. Corner.
No, that's why it threw me off. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. No, I'm right there with you, Luke. Fantastic pick. I think the biggest problem, as much as I want to say that the Colts are going after wide receiver, I think that the lack of Anthony Richardson last season, they need to see what he can really do before they go all in on receivers, before you use this mid-first round pick. I think shore up the defense, go for that cornerback in Kenyon Mitchell out of Toledo.
We'll save that comment for when Chris gets back.
I like it. I had to wait. I saw y'all chuckling. I had to wait until after because I would have never got my shit out straight face.
No, we'll wait for Chris to get back for that
Yeah.
one.
I got Brian Thomas also.
That's that
Just like
smile I was talking about, Cardoza.
Thomas too, Jake.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna stall here a little bit and just talk about this Knicks win, man. Hey, Knicks
I
just came
know.
back and won big time. Hey, that 3 that they took right there, that was off of a crazy broken play. DiVincenzo missed it, and then it got rebounded. It kind of got lost in the on the court. They picked it back up. He took it right back on the top of the key, knocked it down. They ended up taking the lead, and then they ran away with it, man. That's an insane win right
They
there.
blew that lead though. They hit a 10-point
Yeah.
lead to start. The
Oh
quarter.
yeah, no, you're right. And the thing is, when you talk about NBA, it's 2 different seasons. It's 2 different seasons, Doc. All right, NBA is just no defense during the regular season, but we're seeing teams score under 100. This is the 3rd game that's been under 110 points by both teams. Like defense
I
is
agree.
stepping up big time right now, and I think it's a really good. It's definitely a really good playoffs right now.
I'm going crazy.
Also-
missing games right now.
Also, I'm pretty sure my boy Steven Squibb is watching right now. He's a Sixers fan. It's a heartbreak for you, man. You guys are down 0-2 now, all right? Did
Yeah,
the Knicks
down
win?
0-2.
You're down 0-2. So gotta take it
So-
in Philly, but yeah,
But,
tough.
all right. Well, I'm gonna stay here with the Colts. I think their GM is all about getting all of the athletic freaks that they can possibly get. They're gonna get the best guy on the board as far as athleticism. They're gonna take Quinion Mitchell. He's the best cornerback that I think is going to play this year. Like he's going to step right in and he's going to make a difference. I think they're going to take Quinion Mitchell right here.
So if Chris doesn't get back, I mean, he can still say his pick. He had a trade right here with the Colts. He had the Packers moving up to 15, coming up 10 spots and getting Byron Murphy from the University of Texas. So the first Byron Murphy off the board. I'm a Texas fan, so I hope we all put him in our first round. But Chris had Byron Murphy going to the Packers here. Not sure what the trade details were.
Good luck, Tony. Good luck, Tony. Go get it for us. Hey, put us on the side while you're clapping, all right?
God, he ain't clapping no cheeks, boys. I'll tell you right now. He ain't clapping no cheeks. But hey, boys, 16th pick, that's the Seattle Seahawks, and I have the Seahawks staying put, and I have them getting the local
Perfect
boy
timing.
from the University of Washington. I have the Seahawks going Troy Fontenot. He can play guard, he can play tackle. They're fine on tackle if they're healthy. So he moves into the left guard position, and then if something happens to these tackles or they want to move on, he's there to kick out eventually. But Troy Fontenot will be a Seattle Seahawk, in my opinion, if he's there.
Yep.
So Luke, yeah, no Chris. So
Yep. So I got Seattle staying put. They're going to build their defense a little bit more. You know,
I love you, Tony.
My guy
Mike
Tony.
McDonald's all about defense. He's going to take a little risk on Byron Murphy here at number 16. This second. Byron Murphy.
Hey, Chris
I'm
back.
back.
Let's go.
Hey, my whole computer took a shit.
Chris, I announced your pick at 15. I had you right. The Packers move up to get Brian Murphy, correct?
Hey, my
Thank
girl
you, thank you,
knows.
thank you.
Now your
I cued
computer
the
knows
noise
what Alan's
for you,
whole
too.
draft feels like.
So Luke, I'm sorry. Chris coming in through you. What'd you pick? I'm sorry.
I had Byron Murphy to Seattle at 16.
All right, Chris,
Build
you're
their
up there with
defense.
the. My bad, Luke.
I have
yeah.
them. I have Seattle going. Dallas Turner here.
You sound better too, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
You look better too.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Dude,
So
Yeah,
Chris,
more clear.
computer took a shit.
Tony said you look like you saw your first pair of tits right there when you froze up. Like you just kind of got.
Dude, you had that. I don't even know what meme that is. It's the one girl where she's like in her bedroom and she's just got that like goofy, crooked smile that looks fake as fuck. That's what you look like.
No, I had like 20 fucking windows open for work, and then
For work. That's what the 20 windows were. Tony might have been on to something there, dude. Tony
Yeah.
might have been on to something there.
Maybe Chris was looking at tits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
what-
I have,
What work was
Yeah,
you
I
doing?
have
What
been.
work was you doing, Chris?
20
No, it's
windows
really-
open, 38 tits on the screen.
Chris, I love your
38.
name by the way. Right now, good name.
Hey, fucking Herbert to Vikings. You know, you heard it here first.
Hey,
You know
Riz
what's
has been
awesome?
saying he's heard that.
You know what's
TPE
awesome? I just
and
lost my
had
whole
first.
draft.
Jesus Christ, Doc, you really?
Yeah.
Doc started looking at tits just now. He's like, "What are you talking about
He said
tits?"
tits.
He said
Doc,
tits.
do
Let me
you
look
not
at
remember
that.
anything what the Seahawks did?
No, I know who I had the Seahawks taken.
Well, that's who you got right here.
I had the Seahawks taking Johnny Newton, defensive tackle, a University of Illinois Fighting Illini at number 16.
That's a biasy pick.
Yeah, I don't even have Newton in the first round. Okay.
I got Seattle staying here.
Just
they're
kidding.
taking
Actually, I do.
Fuaga.
I mean,
Fuaga?
you can't
Fuaga?
deny Newton.
Flog.
No, I think he's first
Um,
round, but I think Murphy's better. That's
So
just,
I'm
maybe I'm
with,
biased.
I'm with Mark here. I got Seattle locked in on Fatanu. I think that they're gonna keep him in that region. They're gonna slide him right in. He's gonna be a good starter for them.
Oh yeah, and so pick 17. That is the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they are going Cooper DeJean, safety / corner, whatever you want to put him at. He is going to fit well with the Jacksonville Jaguars, with Darnell Savage, with Tyson Campbell. The defense, the secondary, especially in Jacksonville and Duval County, is going to be cooking this year. Cooper DeJean.
No.
Yep. I have the same thing. I have
So,
cornbread
Jackson.
boy over there, corner safety. I mean, a man can cover anything.
And you
And
know
they
me,
need that
Chris. I
number
love
one.
my Iowa Farm boys, man. You know I love them. Shout out to you, Sam Laporta.
Yeah, I have Jags also going defense, but I have them going edge rusher Jared Verse out of Florida State. Pair him up with Josh Allen and let him run.
Okay. Hey,
I really want to go with what I had for my next pick, but I just lost my fucking whole draft board, and now I can't even like start over.
Those titties.
That's why you screenshot it when you're done.
I fucked up. I don't know what to tell you.
So
Circle back.
he's-
Circle back.
Wait, he's a safety, not a corner. Come on now.
He's
White
he's
safety.
both.
Dude,
He's
I don't
both.
even know what the
He's
fuck
both.
is going on with this
He's
goddamn
listed
app
as
right
safety,
now.
though.
I
Yeah.
really don't even know what's going on
Yeah.
with this app right now.
But Cooper plays both though. He can play Nick.
I got-
Boyd outside.
I got Jags getting some O line because it was absolutely pathetic last year. I got Fatanu going here.
I got the Jags staying here. I think that they make a replacement pick for Calvin Ridley, and they actually intend to use him. They're gonna go and they're gonna get Brian Thomas off the board, second LSU wide receiver off the board.
Doc, do you still need to circle back to you or what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
I'm
say
trying to catch
Lakers
up.
in 6 and then carry on.
Lakers fucking 4.
Well, with pick 18, I have the Cincinnati
Lakers
Bengals.
down in 3 in a 7-game series. That's how bad it's gonna be.
Hey, Lakers got 9 low on the court right now, walking 9-0 fucking run. He just hit down three threes in the first quarter.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
heard it
I
here
know it's a
first,
big
boys.
deal in fucking Charmin basketball.
Bengals here on the clock, boys. Pick 18. I would love for Brian Thomas to fall here. I think it'd be fun to see Jamar Chase and Brian Thomas and 1 year T. Higgins all together, and then T. Higgins will be at the door next year. But I had Brian Thomas gone. I said at 15. So with that being said, I have Joe Burrow getting some protection on the right side. The answer is not Trent Brown out there at the right tackle. I have them going for Fuanga. If he has to sit a year, that's fine, but he will be the starter for the long-term future. I have the Bengals going right tackle out of the University of Oregon State. Give me Fuanga, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Joe and Chase are gonna chip into the GM and want Brian Thomas here, but I have them going offensive line as well. And Fashanu falling to them, it's gonna make it simple for them. I have him going to the Bengals here to help that O-line out.
Yep, I have on the same page. I got the Bengals sticking with offensive line. They're going to take Troy Frontnew out of Washington. Got to protect baby Joe Burrow's wrist, his little fucking baby wrists.
Well, that wasn't the problem. All right, that wasn't the problem
that
last
wasn't-
year.
Not last
That
year.
was his problem.
It's the problem every other year.
Protect everything on them.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm going offensive lineman. I'm pretty sure
Well, who'd you have
the
the
next
Jags?
one I had for the Bengals was J.C. Latham out of Alabama. It might have been Mims. Again, I lost everything. I don't know what I had, but I definitely am going offensive lineman. So Mims
You
or
had-
Latham, whoever's
you had Latham.
highest.
You had Latham going earlier, so I think you're talking Mims now.
It's got to be Mims then. That's it. I appreciate you.
Doc didn't have Latham going at all.
Yeah, he did. He had him earlier.
I've had every pick written down.
Who does he have?
Mark keeps receipts.
I have all the
You know
names.
Mark
Alright.
keeps receipts.
Doc,
Then
it's-
tell
it's
tell
gotta
him
be-
who he picked then, Mark.
I know.
well,
It's gotta
so
be Latham.
the only lineman he's got off the board right now is Joe Alt. He's got Foshnu off the board. He's got Fotnu off the board, Fuanga, and then that was it. So you want Latham or Mims?
Mims.
Okay.
So who'd you have for the Jags? You still circling on that one?
I fucking don't remember what the Jags needed.
Damn, dude. We'll make your picks. Hurry up,
Dude,
Jake.
it's bad.
I
Just
got-
fucking skip that one.
We're all in agreement on Bengals needing the O line. I got Latham here.
All right. Well, I'm the one that's going off on the other side. I got the Bengals taking Byron Murphy out of Texas. They're going to shore up that defensive line. Get some help.
All right. With that being said, the 19th pick, the Los Angeles Rams on the clock, and they lost Aaron Donald, the best player probably in their existence, at least one of them. I have Byron Murphy, the second, going here for Los Angeles Rams. He will be the anchor for this defensive line for years to come. He will be the new Aaron Donald. Not saying he's going to be better, but he's going to be the guy that Aaron Donald, he replaced Aaron Donald. So
Not a
Byron
bad
Murphy,
replacement. Not a bad
my
replacement.
boy from Austin, Texas, going there. First Longhorn off the board.
I have the undefeated national champion Florida State Jared Verse going to the Los Angeles Rams to replace Darren
Oh, man.
Waller.
I appreciate the respect, dude. I really do.
Yeah, you're
13-0.
you're welcome. Yeah, 13-0.
Even though they lost the bowl game, but 13-0.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
played.
already had
Nobody
the,
fucking played.
yeah, I already had the Rams trade up for Latu. So I have
Tony's
number
back.
19. The Denver Broncos taking quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon.
Oh,
Whoa.
They got no second round pick, so they tried to trade back and they got stuck at 19. So they had to reach on Bo Nix.
No, I'm right there with Mark. I think losing Aaron Donald to retirement, I think they got to find that you fill that hole as best they can. And I think right now where you fall, if Byron Murphy is there at 19, I mean, you can't go wrong. I think it's the best replacement that you can get for Aaron Donald. I'm going Byron Murphy. 19 to the Rams, defensive tackle out of Texas.
Do you still have your Jax pick yet, or are you still waiting on that one?
Oh, I scratched that. Yeah, honestly, I have people on my board that are available that were not. I know, like I have Fontenot on my board. I already know I got him up, so I don't know where I'm at.
I'm in agreement. I got Jared Verse here going to the Rams.
Yep. I'm sitting here. I think that the Rams are going to stay put, and I think they're going to try to capture some of that Pacific Island magic again. They're going to take your boy Latu out of UCLA.
All right, on into the 20s, boys. The Pittsburgh Steelers right here, and they need help on the offensive line. I mean, they need help on the
They need
defensive
help
line.
everywhere.
Yeah, that they do. And I have them going with the other Georgia tackle. They got the other Georgia left tackle, I think last year, the year before that. They're going to go with Marius Mims right here, pair him up with his former running mate, Now you have protection for whoever it's going to be, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, or maybe Dak Prescott in 2025. That's a potential happening there, but they go get Mims right now. Freak athlete too, big boy.
Yeah, I mean, with Brian Thomas on the board here, I think the Steelers are going to snag a offensive weapon.
Yeah, great pick, Chris. That's what I also have. I have Steelers going. Brian Thomas.
Oh,
as
yeah,
a
Luke.
Deontay Johnson replacement.
I'm glad we texted before this talking about that pick.
Shit. Insider info.
You send me your mock. I'm just copying it real quick.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not using PFF?
Chris is PFF now.
Whoa. I am PFF now.
Chris is TTESPN.
I use
for me, going Steelers, I got to go Graham Barton out of Duke. I mean, the explosiveness, the speed, the range, and the power. I mean, the guy jumps off the snap, ready to go to work. I think Russell Wilson is going to need that protection, whether it's him. I mean, even Fields, even if it's Fields coming in the game, Barton's at least going to push somebody into the opposite direction and open that hole for Justin Fields to be explosive out of the backfield as his Lamar Jackson-esque style play. So I'm going to take Barton here with Duke. Again, the rest of my first round is fucked. So.
Doc, do you want Brian Thomas to go to the Jags? I mean, Allen had that one. Do you think that would fit there? I mean,
yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Pencil. I don't like
Like Brian Thomas. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, well, good negotiation.
All right,
You're gonna twist my arm.
I have Steelers going offense too, but not in the draft. Cue it up, Mark.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Boom! Boom!
The 49ers here will pick Quinyon Mitchell, and Brandon Ayuk will go to the Steelers.
Oh,
Wow.
Shit!
Player
Big
trade.
Hey, you know
What a waste
that
of a
requires?
career.
You know what that requires? Another draft noise. 'cause that
Player
is too
trade.
spicy.
Hey,
First one.
Luke and Mark, your boy
Jesus.
Quinn Ford man low. I don't
Chris,
know
he
who
said
that is,
fuck
man.
you
He's
because
been
Quinn
shouting
knows
guys
you,
out.
dude. Quinn said fuck Chris. That's what that was.
I don't
Hey,
even know
Thanks,
who that
Quinn.
is.
Thanks, Quinn.
I don't even know who
Hey.
that is. So
You
So
remember
I
Quinn
got
Lowe from RTC?
no.
Shit.
Am I supposed?
Well,
We'll talk
I've
about
got,
that. We'll talk about it after.
I got the Steelers staying put, and I got them going offensive line here. I've got them going with J.C. Latham out of Alabama.
It's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick.
I like it. Tommy.
Oh, Quinn. Oh, he didn't even recognize you neither, Chris. So I guess it's fair. He said he didn't
Hey,
recognize.
it's fair. Just Chris, Mark.
Well,
Luke,
boys, Tony, I hope you're watching still, Tony, because you're Miami Dolphins. Dylan Powell, I hope you're listening too. I have a trade right here with the Miami Dolphins. I have the Miami Dolphins going down to 29, and I have the Detroit Lions, who are in hungry win now mode. They move up to 21, and they go get Leitu from UCLA. They pair Aiden Hutchinson, DJ Reader, and Leitu all together. That D-line is going to eat this year. That will be scary if that happens. Leitu to the Detroit Lions, Motor City.
Hey, all I know is this draft show is going to be freaking phenomenal, man. We're going to be talking back and forth on all this stuff.
It's going to be a blast.
I don't know about these
Great.
Lions moving up, but
Hey, it's in Detroit. The fans are going to want excitement. Eminem's there. Fucking Evan Fox from Pat McAfee show is going to be there. It's going to be fucking nuts, dude. Mad Mel Kiper's there.
Nuts.
I'm telling you. Chris, what you doing?
With the 21st pick, whatever you want to say, I think Miami needs some offensive line help. You have Armstead's probably going to fucking get hurt this year or retire, so they're going to go Fontenot out of Washington.
Yeah, I got Miami staying put over here. I think they're going to shore up the defensive line. They're going to go Chop Robinson out of Penn State.
whoa,
Penn State.
pork chop.
Hey, he's a raw athletic freak, man. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is.
I am going opposite side of the ball on the line because I think I still have this guy available. I'm not 100% sure because, again, I just fucked my draft for the second time, and I think I picked everybody. Look, man, I accidentally pulled down too hard, refreshed the page, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah, we know it was the tits.
it was the tits. It was the tits. I'm pretty sure I still have Amarius Mims on the board, so that's who I'm going to take because they got to protect
No, you
that
don't.
glass. I don't.
You have Latham on the board though.
Then Latham. Then Latham is the one. He is who I'm taking because
Good thing.
the
I write
Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I mean, one is one. You know what I mean? The Miami Dolphins need to protect that glass sculpture under center, so they got to get as much as they can to keep him on the field.
Hey, he did jujitsu to learn how to fall. Okay.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. They're going offense. I mean, Tua is one hit away from career ending. We know how brittle this guy is. I got Mims going to Dolphins here.
Yeah, I've got Miami doing the same thing, going with offensive line. I think that they take the best center in the draft right now, which is Jackson Powers Johnson. I think they stay right there.
I mean, he can play center and guard. So
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They want a guy who can
Good.
fit multiple roles because they know somebody's going to get injured, so they're going to get somebody that is flexible.
And boys, with the 22nd pick, I had the Las Vegas Raiders trading back here. Remember, they traded with the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is where I have my 5th quarterback off the board. They get draft capital, and they go get Michael Penix Jr. Yes, I know. Was it you, Jake, that had Penix? One of y'all had Penix at 13, I thought.
Yeah, me.
I did. I had the
You
Raiders.
had the Pat. Well, yeah, you had the Raiders.
Or I had
Chris.
him up there.
Sounds like a
Jake-
silly move. A
Jake
couple of
had
people did.
Penix to the Patriots, okay? I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. But anyways, I have Michael Penix Jr. going to the Las
I
Vegas
hope it
Raiders.
happens so bad.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Penix Jr. to there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's exactly why I did it too.
Jake, your Band-Aid's coming up.
I know. I can't pull it.
Hey, it's about to fall off.
I
We're gonna
can't
get it
pull
live
out.
right now.
It's the most hair he's got on his head.
Hey, he
We're
said
gonna
he
get
couldn't move it
live.
earlier.
That's a free hit.
I know.
Good.
One live show with us,
Free-
and it starts coming off.
That's a free
Let's come
shave.
off on its own. If I pull it, it'll rip the freaking wound open. So I don't know.
Manchester, you won't. No balls.
Nope.
No balls.
None.
Do it live.
None.
Hey, guys, if
Move to the
anyone's
line.
listening out here, if you guys subscribe and you give some stars out here, we're going to say 5,000 stars. Jake will rip that fucking Band-Aid off right now.
He'll rip it off.
4,500 stars, and Jake will rip that shit off. I'm giving it at a discount.
All right, Chris.
Okay. I have Denver here. They traded with the Eagles. I have them drafting Bo Nix to get another quarterback in that quarterback room. You know, because Zach Wilson isn't going to do it. Milf Hunter's not going
Facts.
to be able to
Facts.
understand Sean Payton's offense.
There's only so many single moms on that team, you know?
Chris is lagging super bad again on
Exactly.
mine.
Yeah, he is. He's lagging again.
All right. So I have the Eagles
Chris,
staying put
circle
here.
around and come back. Sorry, Luke.
Chris got that shitty Wi-Fi out there in Texas.
Right?
Damn.
So I got the Eagles staying put here. They're going to go offensive tackle Marius Mims out of Georgia. Go protect Jalen Hurts.
I'm going opposite side of the ball again. I don't think the Eagles players is the problem so much as it is the coaching. I think Sirianni is a fucking child. I don't think there's a whole lot that needs to be filled for Philly if they can just get their shit together. But I think if they do need help, it's in the secondary. I am taking Nate Wiggins, cornerback out of Clemson for Philly. I think they got to get after it defensively. They got to cut down that long game. The shootouts that we saw last year, I mean, that's really the only hole that I see.
Who'd you say, Doc? I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Wiggins.
Hang on. I'm about
You
to
said
refresh.
Wiggins.
Wiggins. Yeah. I just pulled down and almost refreshed and lost my draft again.
Oh, you're good. I just want to share the right name.
I couldn't have said it better. Eagles are going corner here. I have Nate Wiggins going to the Eagles for sure. There's scenarios where Eagles trade up for a corner, but if Wiggins falls right here without trading up, it's a perfect fit.
So I had the Eagles trading up to the Broncos, and the Broncos trading back in this situation. Eagles did trade up for that cornerback in mind. So I've got the Broncos taking Michael Penix Jr.
Michael, what? Penis Jr.?
Yeah. Big
Whoa.
Penix.
Were you looking between your legs when you were looking at Penis Jr. or what?
Hey, Tony said it best earlier, all right? I'm not going to shout out his comment, but
I asked Alan if he wanted to see a forearm workout yesterday after he sent us a cool leg press video.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I told you save it for the ladies.
That's why I asked you. But no, by the way, if the Eagles draft cornerback in the first round, I believe this will be the first pick ever that Howie Roseman has made in the first round that was a cornerback at that position. So that would be historic for Howie Roseman and the Eagles. But With 23rd pick, boys, the Los Angeles Chargers, because remember, I had them trading back with the Vikings. This is their final pick of the first round, and I believe that Jim Harbaugh is going to wait on receiver. Remember, they lost Keenan and Mike Williams. They can get a receiver in the second round. They have an early pick there, and they go get cornerback Nate Wiggins out of Clemson University. They get the guy they need in the secondary as well. So they have J.C. Latham in the first pick for me, Nate Wiggins with the second pick.
Yeah, I have the Cardinals here, one of the other birds, and I have them addressing their wide receiver need here and getting the Texas boy Mitchell. Get Kyler Murray some help on that offensive front.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns.
Yeah, well, I have the Chargers here at this pick, taking a wide receiver out of Texas as well, Adonai Mitchell. Same pick, different team, Chris.
I have
Wide
the
receiver
Cowboys in this pick. I don't think I had a
Whoa.
trade outside of the top 10.
You can't have the Cowboys.
That's-
How did you have the Cowboys here?
You can't have the Cowboys here.
You're
Doc.
missing. You're missing.
Wait,
missing out.
Vikings.
This is- oh, we're on Vikings. We're on Vikings. I fucked up.
Yeah, and by the way, Doc, your Vikings pick was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You had Terran Arnold, so you had a cornerback for the Vikings first.
Yeah, no, this one's easy. I fat fingered. I'm not going to say who I actually picked on my draft because it was not who I meant to pick. I think Michael Penix is still available here. Vikings still need a long-term quarterback, and I think they take the gamble on Michael Penix here at 23.
I have Patriots here.
Yeah, I'm having a bad night, Eric. All right, I lost my draft twice.
Go ahead and throw it up, Mark.
Oh,
I got Adonai Mitchell going to the Patriots right here.
Okay. Here I have the Patriots on the board. They traded down twice. They took as much draft capital as possible.
Because the
I
Patriots
have
are dog shit.
Hey, but hey,
Whoa.
it is
Wait,
what it
hold
is.
up, what?
We're
Hold up,
building,
what?
we're building for next year.
God,
But I
this gonna be fun.
I had us taking a Roma Dunze in our first pick, and here we're gonna get a cornerback
Not a bad pick.
to pair with Christian Gonzalez as he comes back healthy. Looked like the best rookie quarter last year until he got injured. I've got us taking Nate Wiggins on the other side to pair with him, and I think that's gonna really solidify our defense.
Yeah, Alan, you weren't here. Obviously, you weren't here when we started the show, but Chris was very high on that Christian Gonzalez pick, and he was saying rookie of the year, and he potentially could have been defensive rookie of the year if he unfortunately did not get hurt. Well, the Dallas Cowboys, boy, America's team here on the clock. You know, they didn't make much excitement like they said they were going to in free agency. I have them going Graham Barton here. They need help on the line, center and guard position. They can kick Tyler Smith out to left tackle finally. You go get Graham Barton. He just seems like a Dallas Cowboy. Big body right there, 6'5", 300-plus pounds. Go get the guy that can play center and guard. Graham Barton to the Dallas Cowboys.
yeah, I have Mims here. I think Mims is going to be the boom or bust player. I mean, we've seen very little of him, but his 8 starts at Georgia have been great, but we'll see how he goes in the NFL.
I also had the Cowboys taking a offensive lineman. I got them taking J.C. Latham out of Alabama.
Yeah, I'm right there too. I think the Cowboys are going to stick with what they know, what they've been successful at, and that is picking offensive linemen. I'm pretty sure I already had Guyton come off the board. Is that right?
You did not have gotten off the board yet, Doc.
Then I am going to take Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle out of Oklahoma. He is going to be the newest addition to that one stacked Dallas offensive line and trying to get it back to its former glory. This is where they start the rebuild on that. They have historically done well in homegrown offensive linemen through the draft, and I think they get back to that this year.
I really wanted to go Bo Nix to the Cowboys, but I didn't.
Okay.
I got Tyler Guyton.
Oh,
They're gonna go O
Oh,
line. I
man.
mean, when they had a good O line, they were dominant. They fell off the last
Oh,
couple of years,
man.
but I got Guyton going there.
Yeah. So
Bo Nix goes to the Dallas
went-
Cowboys. Jake's going to shit his pants.
Oh
So-
my gosh!
So I had multiple mock drafts that I put together here, bounced around a little bit of ideas with the Cowboys. But I think and Tyler Guyton was the guy that I said that they were going to go with most of my drafts. But when it came around to it, all right, Peter Schrager dropped his mock draft. It's his 1.0. He's always fucking right most of the damn time. And I got Dallas doing the unthinkable, dumbass decision, and the fucking Dallas Cowboys are going to go with Xavier Worthy out of Texas.
Shout out to you, Vanessa. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for paying attention. Good to have you on here listening to us. That'd be big though. That'd be big there, Alan, with the Xavier Worthy going on there.
I don't think it's such a bad move. I mean, outside of CeeDee Lamb, I mean, they could definitely use some help on the receiving core.
Yeah, no, I think that they do. And the reason why I went with them is because they want electricity on their offense. They know they need another guy for CeeDee Lamb. They like CeeDee Lamb operating in that mid-range, and they need a guy that can take the top off of a defense. And instead of going with that offensive line, I think they're going to get a guy that's going to bring some diversity to their wide receiver core.
And it's not a bad move because if the guy can put up points, as long as Dak can get rid of the ball, you don't need an offensive line. And when you got Bland on defense scoring more points than most offenses single-handedly, I mean, all you need is a wide receiver.
Well, let's move on, boys, to pick 25. And if you're not mistaken, that's where I had the Denver Broncos moving down with the Green Bay Packers, and they go get their quarterback of the future. That's right, Bo Nix from the University of Oregon. That's right, I have 6 quarterbacks in my first-round mock draft. Bo Nix with Sean Payton. It's a good pairing if Sean Payton can get his ego in check and actually trust Bo Nix. Give me Bo.
Look crazy.
I have the Colts here when they traded with Green Bay. I have them going offensive tackle Latham. I mean, he dropped this low. It's hard to pass him up.
How low did he go?
He went low.
Yep, I still have Green Bay at this pick. They're going to sit tight and take a Iowa boy, keep John. Pair him up. Midwestern boy, keep him up in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm torn here. This is a really, really tough decision. Cooper DeJean is really where I want to lean, but I'm torn between that and Kool-Aid McKinstry out of Alabama. But I think if I got to look at where the struggles are at, I mean, the secondary, Kool-Aid McKinstry is great locking down one man, but I think Cooper DeJean holds more of the field down range and can cover some more spread. I'm gonna go with Cooper DeJean out of Iowa. I'm gonna take the safety here.
Probably handles cold better too.
I think so, yeah.
I still have Green Bay here. I have them going Chop Robinson from Penn State on the edge.
Yeah, I have the Packers staying here, and I think I'm agreeing with both Doc and Luke here, and I'm going with Cooper DeJean. I think white boy over in Green Bay is gonna be the spot.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up real quick. Me and Alan agreed on something.
Woo!
Put it down in the fucking record book.
Hey,
it's official.
You know that Mark is the one that keeps the receipts. So you better be writing that down.
There it is. If Cooper DeJean goes to Green Bay, dude, I'm coming out to you. I'm coming out to you, Alan.
Okay. All right. Yeah, coming out of what? What do you mean? Okay. All right.
Well, we can talk about coming out and stuff later on Thursday night.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to. Never mind.
Thursday night, we'll talk about it. Boys, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at pick 26, it's a steal that this man is still here from the Florida State Seminoles. Like Chris said, you're national champion 13-0. Them Florida teams love claiming national championships that aren't really national championships, but they have Jared Verse here, a Florida State boy, going to Tampa Bay, playing at Raymond James. Good replacement for Shaq Barrett leaving. Go get him, Tampa Bay.
I have Tampa going Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Yo, Vanessa with the call out saying Doc's gay.
That's fucked
I
up.
have them going Kool-Aid McKinstry. They need the secondary help.
Hey, shout out to Eric. He knows me and Doc are rivals. All right. He knows it and he's saying it. We're not allowed to agree on anything.
No, I got Tampa Bay.
That's what a real listener. That's what a real listener knows what's going on. Okay, Vanessa, you come in here one fucking time in the 12 years we've been streaming. All right.
She's a loyal supporter, dog.
Listen, I got something you can do. You know what? I can't say it. I can't say it. I'll go to jail. I can't say what I want to say. I'll go to jail.
Whoa,
shit.
whoa,
Luke,
whoa.
bring us back.
Luke,
Luke, bring us back.
All right, so with
Luke, you're up.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Johnny Newton, defensive tackle out of Illinois. Pair him up with Vita. We had Dave.
Out of
Dave on
what?
Defensive line.
Did you put an S on that?
Illinois, same thing.
Illinois?
Illinois.
I don't live there, so I don't know.
God damn it. This is why I drink. This is why I drink, you sons of bitches.
Are you still not smoking, Doc?
I am. What is today's date?
Is 1 day sober.
No. I'm like 5 minutes not sober. No, I'm like 3 weeks, no cigarettes.
Doc, that's
Oh.
good, man.
Hey,
Congrats.
shout out though.
Yeah.
Shout out though. Yeah. You need to
Doc,
pop
Yeah,
congrats.
like,
cold turkey.
Yeah, brother.
you need to pop like 4 Zins though. All right, right now.
No, I had
Double
something else.
records.
Wait, hold
Oh.
up. That looked bad. That looked bad. Hold up. That
Oh,
looked bad.
are you doing
Where's
the
there?
disco
No.
dust?
No,
Where's
The
there?
Bohemian
no, that
Millennium
I had an itch. That looked bad. I had
Oh,
an itch.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No.
all right, Who's
No.
getting drug tested after this live show?
So
Uh,
who's Tampa selecting?
Yeah, who's
I
Tampa's
just
lucky,
had
Doc?
one and I got another one coming. Tampa is taking. Hold
Make
up.
sure you didn't
I
pick this
fucking-
person already.
God damn it. Yeah, hold up. No, Tampa's going. I don't even know how he's available here. Jared Verse, edge out of Florida State. I fucked something up probably.
Um,
Do I still have him available?
no. You said that the Falcons should have maybe selected him. No, yeah, you have.
okay.
Yeah, but I had him taking Dallas
Oh, yeah.
Turner. So Jared Verse, edge out of Florida State, somehow falls down here.
Shout out to your
And
boy
base
Mark.
National champion.
He's even keeping receipts of who you thought they should
All
have
right.
taken.
No.
I mean,
we
God
need to see those
damn.
notes afterwards.
Hey, Pat McAfee, if you're fucking listening to Pat McAfee, get the 6 of us on the show, dude. Like, bring us in, man. We bring some excitement. Let's have our own podcast.
Vanessa, I'm
Yeah.
going to be
I'll
honest.
fill that.
5 minutes of sober. I really don't know what that's about. I haven't seen that since '96.
God, dude.
Shit. Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
all I'm saying,
Jake.
Pat McAfee, get the 6-pack squad on there.
Buccaneers
All right,
go
let's get the
Cooper DeJean.
6-pack squad.
Cooper
Thanks,
DeJean.
DJ.
Cooper DeJean.
Alan,
All
Tip
right,
Bay.
all right. I'm actually in agreement with a couple of you right here. I think that it's a steal. I think that Tampa Bay had no idea this guy was going to fall. They need edge. They take Jared Verse out of Florida State.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, boys, I have an exciting pick right here, in my opinion.
No, you don't.
Oh, I do. And the reason why, sorry, I got thrown off guard there. I have a trade right here.
Right.
I have Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs coming up 5 spots because we don't know how the suspension is going to be. Yes, they did get Hollywood Brown. They go get a Donnie Mitchell from the University of Texas to pair
God damn.
a receiver that can play vertical, that can play underneath, that can play in the middle. He is a steal at 27, and they did it right before the Buffalo Bills are going to take him at 28. They put a knife right in the middle of their fucking heart, and they go get a Donnie Mitchell. No matter what happens to Rashee Rice, Patrick Mahomes now has weapons once again.
Whoa.
That's hot.
More,
Jesus.
That's my
Hey,
final
hey,
trade. My
hey,
final trade.
fucking
dude, my
intensity.
final trade.
Hey, and
God
the
damn.
Chiefs just locked up Andy Reid. They just extended him too. We all thought
They
that
did,
Andy Reid
they
might be
did.
done after this season.
Oh,
and they just
cheeseburger
went
man
and
bet.
extended him.
And
I don't know
Rashee
how you
Rice got
think Andy
locked
Reid is
up.
gone
The
after
Chiefs
his
love
success.
locked up people, man. They are good at getting those guys locked up. Chris, what you got with the Cardinals?
Oh, is that a Rashee Rice? Is that what you were getting at there?
Whoa.
He got locked up, didn't he?
That's why I'm asking.
I have the edge out of Penn State, Chop Robinson. Help that defensive line that
Yup.
desperately needs it.
Yup.
So I saw the Cardinals here at 27. They're going to sit tight and take Nate Wiggins, cornerback out of Clemson.
Yeah, I'm going. Cardinals took. I had Malik Neighbors going to the Cardinals earlier in the round, in the first round after trading back. So I think that's a win at wide receiver. I don't think they go another wide receiver. I think they bolster up the defense here, and I got Chop Robinson going in this 27th pick.
Hell yeah, Doc. I'm glad we texted too.
Dude, look, bro. We sent the draft to each other for a reason.
Oh no.
And this goes back. If anybody that's been here watching the show, by the way, you saw this last year. Me and Chris were on the same page, like every division breakdown, pick, free agency, everything. Me and Chris, we got a cheat code, dude.
Hey, listen, if he sent you the draft from earlier, Chris, why don't you just send him
Tommy.
his shit?
Tommy, you're looking too much into it.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's too many
My
questions,
bad.
dude.
All right,
Lakers in
my
6.
bad.
Lakers
Jake,
in
My bad.
6.
Jake,
Lakers
reel us back
Lakers
in
in
here.
six.
Jake, reel us back in.
Why are you in there trying to spygate, dude?
I know.
Why are you in there trying to spygate?
I'm a Patriots fan.
Relax.
I got Cardinals going Graham Barton.
See,
All
Jake's not on that thread with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, I got Cardinals staying here. As much as I'd like to see another trade happen in this draft, I don't think it happens right now. I think that there's too much talent on the board for everybody. Cardinals stay here. They already drafted Marvin Harrison. I think Cardinals go out and get a defensive lineman, Johnny Newton from Illinois, Doc's guy. And I think that they try to get somebody for the trenches.
I'm going to be honest. I think Allen was. I think he had a trade there, and I think he just wanted to fit in with me and Chris, and was like, I got him staying here, but the guy I had him taken is already gone, so I'm going to throw somebody else in there. The next, aside from an edge rusher, the next best thing is going to be a defensive tackle right next door, and he just wanted to join in the fun, and I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for it. I'm good.
100%.
I respect it.
What I said is the truth. I feel like there's so much talent in this draft that at
There
this
really
point
is.
you really gotta make it worthwhile to move up. So I don't know who Kansas City and what they're doing to move up for Mark, but they've got to be putting on a lot of draft picks, maybe even a player in order to move up.
But it seems like
It's a wide range of positions too with the talent.
But
It's not.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not a
There's-
position heavy talent. Like you got quarterbacks going early, you got some wide receivers going early, but it is a fucking deep position draft.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this
100%.
much talent in 10 years.
But remember, Kansas City's
Okay, relax, Alan. Relax, Alan. All right, relax.
the Chiefs have a window.
ESPN is in the house with their
The
insider.
Chiefs
news.
window. The Chiefs window is for years to come. So them getting rid of some picks next year and maybe a pick this year, it's not going to hurt the Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes leading the way. It's a good defense. They can afford to lose some picks. With that being
I
said,
agree that they're trying to be aggressive because they want that three-peat. I agree with that, but I just don't know if the other team involved is going to want to take that because there is so much talent available right now.
but they're only moving down 5 spots. It's not like, and they're getting a second and probably a fourth next year. It's a good. They're going to manipulate. The Cardinals have been building some picks, but let's move to 28. That's the Buffalo Bills. Rumors that they might trade up for Brian Thomas or Mitchell or something like that. No, I have them after being stabbed in the heart right there. I have them. There's always a reach for somebody, maybe a couple reaches every single first round. It's a hot name that's been floating out there. Xavier Leggett out of the University of South Carolina had a stud year last year. He's climbing on the boards, had some good measurables in the pro day and his combine. The combine in his pro day, I'm sorry. He will be a first round. Maybe can give him the second round, but the Buffalo Bills can't afford that. They're going to go Leggett to replace Stephon Diggs.
I'm going to follow the reach. I think Buffalo here goes Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
I think they try to replace Stephon Diggs, Big Bob. And I think Keon Coleman's honestly the best contested catcher in this draft class.
Yeah, biggest red zone vertical threat.
Sorry, Luke. I gotta jump in here real quick.
Wow.
Shout out my boy D-Lo, who came
Oh my God,
to
Luke,
play.
make your pick.
All right, D-Lo came to play, boy. All right, let's go.
All right, so I have a
Headset's about to
another-
come off again.
Yeah.
Did
I
he
had
just
another
miss-
reach? Yep. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start meeting these guys.
Luke, my man, what you got, my man?
So I got the Bills reaching on a wide receiver 2, a different Xavier Worthy out of Texas. They're gonna get fooled by the speed and overdraft Xavier Worthy.
I mean,
Wow.
he fits their type of really small guy that's fast.
He fits their type of sucks at playing receiver and blaming it on everybody but himself.
Yeah.
We've seen that
Yeah.
before.
He didn't do that in
But-
Texas, but all right.
Well, it'll be
Don't
just
No,
be
No,
another
I'm just
excuse
talking
for
shit
Josh
about his
Allen.
hands. I'm just talking shit about his
Well,
hands.
he didn't do it in college. Maybe in Buffalo he might do it, but he didn't do it in Austin.
It'll be another
No,
excuse
I
for
think-
Josh Allen.
I fat fingered a pick for the Bills. I think the Bills go the easy pick here. They need help with receiver. Diggs is
he's gone.
Go.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's the easy way to put it. I was trying to find more
KB,
appropriate ways, but it's really hard
He
to do.
departed.
So I think they replace Diggs with a actual true wide receiver 1 in Keon Coleman, somebody that can actually elevate the talent in Buffalo.
That's
Bring
not a hard pick.
Josh Allen to his next the next level of his game. Be a vertical threat, a red zone receiver. I'm going, and mind you, I watch Keon Coleman all year long. I'm a Florida State boy. I love Florida State football. Love Keon Coleman all year long. So
Yeah.
even saying him going this late in the first round, a lot of wide receiver talent in the first round. Very hard to say he's going this late, but incredible talent, incredible hands. I think he would fit in very well in Buffalo and really bring that offense to the next level.
Jake?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, and Diggs was gone even while he was there. So, I mean, it's not going to
Very
skip it.
well said.
But I have Keon Coleman going here also. They're going to go receiver for sure. And at this point in the draft, getting Coleman is a steal.
All right. Well, listen, I'm stuck in a hard place right here because I have to choose between Mark or Doc. So I'm going with my boy Mark right here because he's over there taking receipts. He's over there. He's writing down. So I'm going Adonai Mitchell. I think that they're gonna go. The Bills have to go wide receiver. I think they're gonna get a guy who's going to be a bona fide number one wide receiver. He's the best talent that's left on the board.
You mispronounced bust.
Yeah. Ooh. No.
You mispronounced bust.
I think he's the perfect replacement.
The stats were the same as fucking Coleman last year. He was the wide receiver 2 on the team.
And by the way, he was playing with freaking Quinn Ewers. All right, does anybody think that Quinn Ewers is going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL?
Keon Coleman had 800 plus yards. Xavier Leggett had more than that with Spencer Rattler, dude.
I want to talk.
We can talk.
Rattler's the number one.
We can talk Thursday. We can talk Thursday. We can talk Thursday. The Miami Dolphins here, this is what I had them trading down with the Detroit Lions. The fact that Jackson Powers-Johnson is still there at 29, it's a fucking steal for the Miami Dolphins, and they run that card to the podium just as fast as the Titans did. Don't trip like Jake. They go get Jackson Powers-Johnson.
Damn, you got to bring Jake's big-ass forehead into this every time or what? This man's forehead looking like LeBron James up here. He's got the fucking headband on, wearing like a yarmulke.
I look like freaking the Airbender. What's that anime? The arrow on his head?
Well, it wasn't an anime. It was more of a cartoon. But okay.
All right, Chris.
All right, nerd, relax. Vanessa, where you at? I need some nerd. I need a nerd call out here.
She knows this is.
All right, Mark, cue the sound up. Go for it.
Whoa, a trade.
Trade
Really?
Late. I think very hot take. No one's going to expect. I have the Panthers actually trading up here and snagging Xavier Worthy to try to get Bryce some offensive help.
I think the only problem with that is that you're expecting actual
yes, Vanessa, that guy.
positive movement from the Panthers, and we know that the Panthers
they got a new GM.
Trash.
They got a new GM.
Okay.
It's only moving a couple spots. I mean, you're going from 29 to the first pick in the second round, so it's not like, I mean, it's not that big.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's not anything crazy.
But I mean, they're going to think that the Chiefs are going to pick a wide receiver. So I mean, they're trying to get their guy.
Luke?
Yeah, they're trying to get someone for him. I get it.
So at the 29th pick, I got Detroit still sitting here. They're going to sit tight. They're going to take a dog at cornerback, Kool-Aid McKinstry out of Alabama.
Okay.
Lock
Okay.
up
I
the
like
defense.
it. I like it.
Best name of the draft, too.
Yeah, best name of the draft.
For sure.
Or Chop. I don't know. I like Chop, dude.
No,
Chop.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but yeah. No, Kool-Aid. Chop is a close second. He's a close
Chop
second.
Chop is first because his actual full nickname is Pork Chop.
Well, his nickname is Chop. His real name's not actually Chop, but
No, I know that, but I'm just saying his whole nickname is Pork Chop.
Doc, the best
For
nickname.
me, Lions are in a tough spot, man. Lions got a lot of issues on defense that they got to fill. Honestly, they could have been a much better team last year, except their defense was like Swiss cheese, which is what it's been the last couple of years. But I think what the Lions are going to do going forward here, and one of my biggest issues with the Lions, aside from that defense and that secondary, I think the Lions wide receiver core has been inconsistent. There hasn't been a true number 2 receiver. It's just kind of been up in the air. I'm at a toss-up between Mitchell and Worthy, and I think just with the hype, I think Lions go Worthy, get some explosiveness on that offense, continue to push it up the field. I think, like, where the Lions stand right now, getting some more electrifying offense is going to do them better than trying to fill a bunch of holes on defense in the draft. I think another weapon in wide receiver can help carry them deeper into the game, avoid that late game loss. I don't know. I mean, the risk to reward, it's like you got to do less work to get the offensive reward than you got to do on the other side of the ball. So I'm going with a wide receiver. I'll take Xavier Worthy here for the Lions.
Jake?
I got Lions going Kool-Aid.
Okay. All right.
I want to go defense. Don't get me wrong. I want to go defense, but I think that like an offensive piece just it's less effort.
I got the Lions staying here, and I think that the Lions are going to take the best talent on defense that's left on the board. Absolute athletic freak. They're going to take Chop Robinson right now. They're going to go out and get somebody to pair with Aiden Hutchinson on the other side.
Pork chop.
Chris, I agree with you with the Panthers getting Worthy, but I have Worthy going 33 to the Panthers. But I agree with you. The Panthers will go get him. Pick 30. Let's knock these last 3 picks out, boys. Pick 30, Luke, your Baltimore Ravens. They need receiver. They need interior lineman. They can find that later in the draft. They go get Chop Robinson. They need help on the pass rush. Chop is there. The Ravens will love an athletic freak out there on the D-line.
Yeah, these last 3 picks were definitely hard for me. I have them going offensive line here. I have Graham Barden, like you said, Mark, one of the best centers in the draft, but he's versatile.
Yeah, I got the Ravens. My board still has Keenan Coleman, so I'm gonna got the Ravens taking Keon Coleman out of Florida State. Big possession receiver for Lamar Jackson.
Ravens definitely need to go wide receiver. Keon Coleman is already off the board for me, so I am going to go with the next best wide receiver available after Worthy and Coleman are gone. Adonai Mitchell. Loss of OBJ is obviously going to cripple this Baltimore offense.
Destroy them.
Doc,
Yeah,
why do you say so much?
Listen, the Ravens need a wide receiver in this run first quarterback, run first running back offense. So they're going to go Adonai Mitchell. They have to go wide receiver. There's no other option.
Jake?
I got them going Kingsley out of BYU here.
You're wrong.
You're
Sorry.
wrong. You're wrong.
Sorry.
Hey, I actually agree that they're going to go wide receiver in this moment. I did think that they were going to try to go offensive line too, but I think that they can pick that up in later rounds. So I'm going right here with Doc's guy. All right, Keon Coleman. I think if they want a number 1 and they got a guy who can go up and get balls, they can go up and contest. They can fill that void. I think they go out and get Keon Coleman.
If they don't take Keon Coleman, if he's available at that pick, I mean, Baltimore just obviously Baltimore is getting tips from Chicago because
shout out to Wade, the better rule. Like you said, they can't take a whole nother fucking first round wide receiver. Like they just keep doing it, and it just never. Zay Flowers is Zay Flowers, but I mean, come on.
No, to be fair though, Zay Flowers was underutilized in Baltimore last year.
Yeah,
Zay Flowers was not the problem.
We'll talk Zay Flowers Thursday, boys. Let's knock these last 2 picks out. Vanessa, hang in there. The Lions are coming. The Motor City Dan Campbell's leading the boys to victory. Lions are in the Super Bowl next year. Guarantee it. San Francisco 49ers pick 31. Jake, your 49ers. Tyler Guyton right here. You get the other Oklahoma tackle. You got fucking Trent Williams, OU alumni there. You get Tyler Guyton there. The Lions solidified right there.
Lions definitely won't have a chance in the Bears division this year.
I have
Hey,
Niners going
she
Nate.
said bet that.
Can't bet in South
Hold
Carolina.
my
It's
beer.
illegal.
Whoa, can't bet.
What are you betting, Mark?
Niners going Nate Wiggins here.
Whatever you want.
I honestly didn't even know what Niners would go here. I wanted them to trade back, but I was like, I don't know who the fuck would.
Luke?
Yeah, I got the Niners taking offensive line Kingsley out of BYU here. Take them good old Mormon boy.
Say the whole name, Luke. Say the whole name.
No.
Say the whole name, Luke.
All right,
Say it
Doc.
with your chest. I'm right there with Luke. I'm taking Kingsley out of offensive tackle out of BYU.
You only want me to say it, so you didn't have to say
So
it.
I can get it right, goddammit.
After losing Ayuk earlier in the draft, we're going Xavier Worthy here.
I'm going to bet against the Lions.
that's
being
not
in
a
the
homer
Super
pick at
Bowl.
all.
Wow. Real aggressive bet there, Vanessa. I'm going to bet against the Lions being in the Super Bowl. You and fucking 300 other million Americans are going to bet against the Lions being in the Super Bowl.
Hey, Jake, that's not a homer
Appreciate you
pick.
stepping on the ledge there.
Chris.
So I have I have San Francisco staying pretty conservative here, going out and getting offensive linemen. I think they're going
Statistics,
to go
Doc,
with
come on.
Oklahoma offensive tackle Tyler Guyton.
All right, boys. Last pick of the first round. That is now for me, the Arizona Cardinals, and it's a steal they got him here, and the draft capital they got. They go get Johnny Newton. And with me, I have them obviously getting Marvin Harrison, and they get Johnny Newton, and they get a bunch of draft picks next year, and probably a fourth round this year. So good for the Cardinals.
Yeah, boys, hurry up, pick your picks. Mark has to get off and text Vanessa. I have Chiefs going.
We're gonna play COD or something, but all right.
She's betting right now. He's got to get in there.
She has to fill in the statistics.
Mark's bed.
You-
Don't. Never mind. Never
You
mind.
know Mark loves the
Yeah.
stats too.
I'm a stats man, you know. Vanessa
He's
knows I'm a stats
sports
man.
nerd for life.
And that's why Vanessa's talking about statistics.
Vanessa also knows what type of man you are too.
I'm a good man. I'm a good man, you know. I mean, I've been told from some people I'm an asshole, but I mean, I think I'm a good guy.
I have Chiefs going Lad McConkey here from Georgia. Getting
Mark's
that,
good for like
water
Mark's
ski
good for
ride
like 3 inches.
because Rasheed
Yeah, Chris, I agree with you.
God, Thursday is going to be so.
I'm trying to make a
fun.
pick.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get
the
fucking
Chiefs
hammered for
Lad-
Thursday, dude.
Lad McConkey out of Georgia. Oh, Whitey goes to Kansas City.
Oh, Whitey! Holy shit!
Oh, shit. Oh, Whitey McConkey. Okay.
McConkey.
All right,
Unacceptable.
Doc.
Unacceptable. I am going. I don't even know how this guy is still on my board, but I just realized he is, and I really don't think I put him anywhere else. I am taking the Chiefs to replace an aging Kelsey, who I think is not far behind his brother. I'm going Brock Bowers, tight end out of Georgia, 30-second pick.
Okay.
What the
Okay.
I just,
Doc, lay out the liquor, bro.
Mute.
I just realized he's still on my board.
That's probably where the Jaguars should have selected
check the
him.
receipts. Mark.
I got back-to-back Xavier's. I got Xavier Leggett go out of South Carolina going to Kansas City here.
Okay.
Damn.
I got Kansas City staying conservative here, shoring up the offensive line. Kingsley Suamataia.
All right.
No.
I also refreshed my board like 6 times and lost my draft, so that could
We'll
also
find
be a
out. I
problem.
might get canceled. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
Great
I don't know if
episode.
it's gonna be
Went
quick.
just a tad bit longer than we wanted to. Like I said, we were aiming for 90 minutes.
That's
We're
a
at
shame, Mark.
97.
You wouldn't know nothing about a tad bit longer.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Vanessa.
Chime in.
Jake.
Oh,
Yeah, Vanessa.
fucking
Your episodes,
Band-Aid.
your episodes always end super
Hey.
short.
Jake,
anyways.
that fucking tape is bothering me. Just rip it off.
Bro,
Come
it
on,
hurts.
boys.
Rip it.
All right, let's finish this.
Yeah, honestly, boys, great episode. Like I said, join us Thursday, April 25th, 2024, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, Twitch TV, Facebook Live. We're going to give our live reactions. We're going to have Jake hopefully breaking picks before Roger does, before his ass gets booed on the stage. Every single pick. I know Luke, Chris, and Doc might be a few minutes late. It's just the way that the Central Time Zone works. Doc's a hard worker, apparently. But we are going to have some
Apparently.
fun.
Good
We
point,
want all
apparently.
of you, tell your friends and family to join us Thursday night as well. Comment here. We will do shit. Hey, anything worth anything that's like we can do on camera, hey, fucking report it or request it. We'll fucking do it.
Well,
But shout
hey,
out
hold
to
up,
you.
hold up with the
Whoa.
report word. First of all,
Whoa,
second of all,
whoa,
also
whoa.
careful
No
with the
reporting.
will do anything on camera because
That's why I
I'll
said-
do a lot of
Yeah.
things on camera, but you got to subscribe and throw some shit to me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? My wife will
Yeah,
get mad
that's
if
what
I
I'm
don't.
5,000 stars. All right.
Yeah.
5,000 stars.
Look, I'll show some toes, but you got to pay a couple bucks for
Oh.
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mark
What?
loves the toes.
Now, what I will tell you,
Just trying
I'll
to
even
sign
put
off,
shit
dude.
between the
God
toes.
damn.
But what I would
Hey.
tell you is I will get absolutely shit faced on stream Thursday and
Ooh.
react.
Hey,
Yeah,
All
hey,
I'm saying-
hold up, Eric. Yo, don't put that shit out there for everybody to see, Eric. All right? Don't.
But honestly,
don't drop the
it's
URL
time.
now, all right?
It's time to sign. It's time to sign off, boys.
Mark wants to
Thursday
sign
night.
off so bad.
I'm about to fucking
I'm about to
sign
do
off
something
my
like
let's
that.
anyway.
Dispute everyone.
All right?
Mark,
And
Hey.
the madness.
Mark,
And
is
I'm
out here
trying to do,
about
boys. Like I
bet.
said, everyone that's listening out there, ladies, gentlemen, children, all ages, anything.
Listen,
All of you guys listen.
no,
All you gals,
this
Doc, Phil,
is-
shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sign off.
This
I want to
is
get off here.
a fucking stream for mature audiences. I am.
Boys, let's have a great show. We're going to have a good night Thursday night, 7:45 Eastern. Please join us. getting here early so you guys can chime in with us. We're going to give a good quick preview for the first 15 minutes. We're going to jump into it. We're going to talk obviously NBA as well. NHL playoffs are going on. MLB is going on as well. Shout out to you, Scotty Scheffler. You won. I'm Mark Davis. That's Chris Meinhardt. That's Luke Rule. That's Nick the Doc Skirkwins. That's Jake Winnikine. That's Alan Tomasella. And this is All About the Balls podcast. Have a great night. We will see you Thursday night, and we are out.